Hi everyone, Paul ISM. Welcome to another ISM at the Bench update. So yeah, it's been nearly 2 months since the last bench update, so I thought it about time I did one over here. Obviously, I do a bench update every single week on Patreon, where I go through more in depth and more personable as well. Things that have been happening, going on, it works in progress, everything that gets finished gets updated there, and occasionally I do one over here as well. I am that guy, I admit, yes, as somebody called me the other day. But I still do free videos over here. So you can choose to become a patron, or you can stay on ISM and still watch 80% of the same content for free. That's it. It's a win-win for everyone. What is not to like? So yes, it's been a few months, lots to get through. So we're going to have a talk about the video builds and reviews that are coming up, because you're about 3 months behind Patreon on all the video builds. We're going to look through the group builds. We're going to look at finished group build this month of the Ferrari group build that ended in March, I think it was, and I went through on Patreon a couple of weeks back. Live streams. I've started live streaming again. A little bit of a schedule there, so we'll chat about that too. We're going to have a look through the ProScale Paints website, talk about the upcoming ProScale Paints sale that's coming up. Yes, a sale. I've got 5 finished builds to talk about. I've got 2 in progress ones to chat about. Loads of upcoming builds when we look through the purchases later on. And that is it. That is everything we're going to chat about. So, video builds and reviews. There are loads of videos in a backlog on Patreon. There's tons of them. Not by choice. It was a month originally to delay getting them from Patreon to ISM, just because of the sheer volume of videos I've got. I'm putting loads on ISM all the time, and it doesn't even make a dent in catching up. So I'm just going to plod along, and we'll go at the pace we're going now. So I think the last video you've got is it the Ferrari 599? I can't remember if we finished uploading all that one now. If you think it gets confusing for you, it gets especially confusing for me. Where are we at with the videos? Oh, yeah. We're on the Honda NSX, part 1 of that. That's right, with the zoom on kit. So there is tons still coming up. I would say off the top of my head, there's loads of reviews as well. There is literally tons of stuff. For video builds, though, if we go back on Patreon, look where I'm at. So you've still got, the Honda NSX from Tammy with the zoom on kit. We've got the Alpha models, Mazda RX-7 as well. We've got a whole host of reviews. We've got the Hobby Design R33 Skyline. We've got the 62 Chevy Impala as well. The Chevelle, 67 Chevelle, which you're going to see on pictures of on here today. The Ford GT, which you're going to see finished today. The 71 Ford Mustang with the Iceman wide body kit as well. And the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera and the Audi Quattro rally car, which again, you're going to see finished off pictures here today. So they're all in backlog over on Patreon. There's loads of reviews as well going through. If I have a look, let me go back a bit. I've got to go back quite a way for reviews. I'm trying to think where I'm at. There's so many of them. So yeah, we've got the big ProScale issue Ford Mustang Mach 1. That's due to go up. We've got the Hudson Hornet went up recently. I've got the Airshima 124th Liberty Walk wide body kit, which I wasn't a fan of at all. We've got the Alpha models, the Ferrari Aperta to look at. The Armour Hobbies 148 Hurricane as well, which is a purchase I made recently. What else have we got? I think that's it for now. So loads and loads of content to come over here still. And as I always say, if you want to get early access, you can come with Patreon. The link's down below. There's all applicable tiers. You get early access on all the videos. You get 10% off of ProScale Paints, which we'll talk about again in a minute as well. You get the weekly bench update every single week. You get added to an exclusive Facebook supporter group and a messenger chat as well. It's like 70 of us in the chat. You can talk, say hello, good morning, ask me questions, show what you bought, what you've been working on. All my work goes in there. It's the first place my work gets posted is in that chat. So you're literally right up to date of what's going on. And you keep these videos being able to keep going. Without the patrons, I couldn't do this at all. So it's an important part of this. So there's that. Group builds coming up. Right, so we're going to start today with the Ferrari group build. Going back beginning of the year. There are 3-month deadline to get shown on the videos. But there's no official deadline on the videos at all. It's just as and when we get to them. No pressure. Really easy going. As long as it meets the criteria of the group build and it's a new kit, not a problem at all. So the Ferrari one we're going to go through today. We've got the JDM one. These are all still ongoing. You can still take part in them. There is no end date on them at all. I do not care if you start them now, next week, tomorrow, whatever. So the Ferrari one was January. The JDM, Japanese car and bike, Japanese domestic market one, started in Feb. The Supercar Hypercar GB, which is the next one for me to go through on Patreon, was in March, and that's got it's ProScale paint sponsored. So anything that was painted the primary colour of the car with ProScale paint is eligible for a £30 ProScale paints voucher on the site. We've got the Multimedia GB start on April the 1st. That's anything with any aftermarket parts in it. So it could be, let me have a think, multimedia. So it could be an Alpha Models kit. It could come with a kit and it can be extras as well. So it could be a resin photo etch kit. It could be a Tamiya P47 with an Edward belt set. That's fine. Or a mass set. Mass set's pushing it a little bit because it's not technically multimedia. It could be a bit of resin added to a piece of armor. It could be some resin wheels on a car. As long as it's multimedia, i.e. it's more than just plastic, it's got photo etch as well. Eligible, very wide open group build. We've got the 80s, 90s GB, which started May the 1st. So anything from the 80s, 90s, any genre. Same as the multimedia, any genre. They don't have to be cars. So the 80s, 90s one started. I built my Audi for that one. The American GB started. Anything made in America can be done. Anything, any genre again. Out of the box starts July 1st. I'm probably going to do a plane for that one, believe it or not. So literally, whatever comes in the box with the kit, you build it as is. So again, it could be a Tamiya P47, just all the plastic in the kit, or it could be an Edward Profi Pack with all the extras in there, or a Alpha Models kit. Again, Model Factory Hero kit, whatever you want to do, it can go in there. So that's nice and simple. We've got the Shelf of Doom GB starting in August. That's for projects you started and not finished. Here's your chance to finish them. Mine will be the Revell. Is it Impala? I always forget what it's bloody called. I think on Impala under there. Part started. September is a 6 cylinders or more GB. So again, self-explanatory. Again, like the Shelf of Doom, any genre just needs to have 6 cylinders or more in the engine. So it could be aircraft, armor, cars, bikes, whatever. Anything and anything. October 1st is Motorsport GP. Anything motorsport. If you can get a pace car in there or a TV news chopper, I don't know, whatever. If you can get it in there and you can do it, that's fine. We've got the Weather GB starting November 1st. I'll probably do a bit of armor for that, I think. So anything dirty, yes. Again, any genre. And December 1st is non-curbside build. So it's a kit that comes either with an engine or you buy one and add it to it. So whatever it is, it has to have an engine in it, either as part of the kit or you buy it in. So yeah, they're all the group builds. So it's as simple as that. Nothing complicated, no end dates, no pressure. Just as and when you want to finish. And if you finish within 3 months, I'll show you in these bench updates. I'm going to go through the Ferrari one in a little bit. So yeah, that's that. So next up, live streams. So yeah, live streams. On and off, I've been doing live streams every now and then. Get a few viewers, not a mega amount, but I never do get a mega amount on here. It's not a problem at all. As long as there's somebody there to chat to, I don't really care. We were doing it on a Saturday night, but Saturday's been a bit quiet lately. Everyone's just really busy at the minute. So I'll only stream as a group if there's quite a few of us in. What I've been doing lately, and I find it works better for me, is streaming via YouTube using the YouTube software. And what it's doing, it's giving me 1080p quality, no delay on the stream. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's been good. So I've just been doing it sporadically, as and when I want. I can still get people in. I can still open... Oh, God, I'm just ending it. I whacked the keyboard then. I can still get people in Zoom on a different screen. You guys can't see them, but you can hear them. But it's just while I'm modelling, chatting away to you guys. And it's been good. We get really regular people, really good people as well. And I started to do it as a regular thing. So Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday mornings UK time, from around 10 a.m. onwards, I'm going to do a regular stream. It's just probably me on my own, which I'm more than happy of in the mornings. Always got stuff to do in the mornings, whether it be modelling, ProScale, video editing, whatever. And to sit and chat with you guys out there. Some really great people have been turning up, new people as well, which is really nice to see. I'm more than happy doing it. So, yeah, as I said to everyone on the live streams watching, as long as you guys keep chatting and I've got someone to talk to, I'll keep live streaming. And it's as simple as that. So, yeah, that's it. So, nice to be live streaming again. It tends to reinvigorate a bit more interest. It's brought more patrons over as well, which is always good. And yeah, it's been enjoyable. It's nice to sit and chat with people, especially new people as well. Always good getting to know new people. The Hangouts are still ongoing every day. Still steady people in there, regular people. So again, if you want to come and join them, there's links in the description below to come and join the Hangouts. Or if you get stuck, drop me a message and I'll direct you how to join us there. Right, ProScale Paints. Before we're going to look at the website, because I can't remember where we're at now, but not only do we now stock Zoom on products, we've also started stocking the plastic storage cases I use for my models, which you may have seen in videos. We're now a Bob Smith's Industries distributor, seller, and we have our own range of distributors, VA distributors, which I've been using a lot of my builds lately. So I'm not sure where we're at, so I'm going to go over and have a quick look. I'm not going to drag through. I'm going to have a quick look at some of the new products we've got in stock, some of the new colours as well, because there's some amazing colours on there now. Over 630 colours now we've got, which is pretty good going. This is just me and Hannah. We're not a big company. We work from home. It's good. It's doing well. So really can't fault that at all. And regular customers, Hannah's very happy how the business is going. ProScale's Hannah's. It's not mine at all. This is mine doing this. So yeah, it's doing well. Very good. Repeat customers, very happy customers. Phenomenal builds out there using our paints and products, which is really, really good to see. So thank you for all your continued support. And like I said, we're going to have a look in a minute very quickly. Just quickly before that, in the UK this weekend, it's Father's Day weekend. So myself and Hannah, we've not done a sale for a while. We thought, you know what, we'll do a 10% off sale. Now, when we've done them in the past, because we're selling more than just ProScale stuff now, we've not offered a discount on anything else. And we thought, you know what, for this weekend, we will. So starting tonight, 6 p.m. UK time, we're going to do 10% off everything on the site. So that'll include all the Zoom on, the Bob Smiths, our distributors, storage cases, everything. All 10% off. It won't include your postage. Your postage is still full price, unfortunately, because we don't get a discount on that. But off anything you order, we'll do a 10% sale. And that's going to run from tonight 6 p.m. till Sunday night 6 p.m. So wherever that is in your time zone. So keep an eye out for that. I'll do some social media drops. The discount code will be up on the front page of the website. I'll post it on social media. And I'll probably do an email drop as well. So yeah, coming over. You've been eyeing things up. Now's your chance to get 10% off your order. You can come over and have a look. Right then, so first off, let's go and jump over, maybe not jump, waddle, over to the ProScale Paints website. And I'll just quick look through at some new stuff that's on there. Right then, so we're over on the ProScale Paints website. Loads of new paints on the front page. I'll come back and have a look at these in a minute. So, like I say, I'm not sure 100% where we're at with what we've been showing, but I'll just go through the sections quick. I'm going to keep it very short as well, or else we'll be here all day. So we have become a Bob Smith stockist. We've got the elusive blacktop Super Gold from Bob Smith's. Non-fogging, gives you plenty of time to work with, doesn't fog clear parts. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Love this. Loads of that in stock. We've got their super glue activator as well, which is brilliant. No real smell to it. Any others give me a banging headache. These are absolutely brilliant. We did have replacement nozzles. They're sold out. I'll get them back in as soon as we can. The weak point of any CA glue is always the nozzles. These clog up, they get gunk all over them, stop the lids going on. So replacing these saves you super glue. We've got the debonder, which is brilliant, debonds your skin. You can also get super glue or clear parts and 2K bodies with little to no damage whatsoever, so a very handy tool to have. And we've got the thicker, extra thick super glue and the fill-in super glue as well. So again, all useful to have in your arsenal, and these precision tips as well. Not the cheapest, I will admit, but they're very high quality and super fine compared to the cheap generic ones on Amazon. So well worth a look, definitely. As I said, we've also got our pre-wired distributors as well. So these are absolutely beautiful. The quality of these is absolutely amazing. Just look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So they're only for V8s. We've got them in yellow, blue, black and red at the minute. Nice turned aluminium shaft to it. Plastic top. Booted onto the connections as the proper distributor. And the colour cable there as well. And you've even got your spark plug connections as well. The other end. So these look absolutely beautiful. Very, very high quality. And yeah, nice to have these in stock as well. Like I said, we've got the red and blue and black as well. So go over there and have a look. Again, not the cheapest. I know we have to import these. Yes, it's not cheap to do, but there they are. They're an option for you to buy. We've also got now 3D printed bottle holders as well. Again, some of these are sold out. We'll get restocked very soon. But these are absolutely beautiful. So they are for the paints with a pipette. Fits absolutely perfect. So we've got a triple set for the 2K, a double set for our 2-part paint systems. We've got the singles here and here, one with a pipette holder, one without, and one for our primer bottles as well. Reasonably priced, I think. Nicely made, and saves knocking over paint bottles and spilling everywhere. So I think again another good addition. But these will be back in stock hopefully in the near future. And we'll sort that out. So go over there and have a look at those. And Zoom on as well. Now, we do need a bit of a restock of Zoom on. It has been a bit hit lately, quite popular. We've still got some body kits in stock. There's still some seats and what have you. License plates, rivets, seats, I said. Seat belts are all there as well. The seat belts are very nice from Zoom on. We've got some spoilers. You've got a little kiddie seat there. Look at that. Like I said, I get a full restock on these. We've got loads of the polishing pads on. These are what I use on my cars, and they work absolutely phenomenal. They are literally a game changer. We've got some mirrors. We got some badges. We don't need no stinking badges. Tire markings, so on and so forth. And like I say, this will be restocked soon. We do plan to put an order in. And also, we have our storage boxes as well. So I use these for all my builds. As you can see, there are 5-compartment storage box. Nice big one. You get your body in there and some of your sprues. Then you get some of the longer sprues, decals, wheels, tires, smaller bits, chrome bits, clear parts, all safe and out of the way. And this is where I use on all my builds. And they are very, very good. And again, as you can see, there's one of my builds in there. Nice and safe out of the way. You can stack them up knowing that your build's nice and safe in there. And we've got those on the site as well. And of course, we go to the home page. All the latest colours now by default, yes, by default, all go on the new products list at the front of the page. So some amazing colours added lately. I don't even know where to start. This Aston Martin China Teal, there's the base colour. It's got a metallic pearl to go over the top. I need to find something to paint this on because that colour is going to look absolutely phenomenal. Loads of customer requests. I'm going to be doing a project in this China Grey next. We've got Tahitian Green, Rosso Mars from Lamborghini, Blue Monterey from Lamborghini, Le Mans Jaguar Blue for the XJ220, AMG Designo Hyacinth Red for the AMG Mercedes, Subaru colours, Mitsubishi colours, more pearls. Just where do you start with this lot? Mitsubishi ISO Blue, I'm going to go with on that one. This Viola Parsife from Lamborghini is a beautiful colour. Look at that. Again, 2-part pearl colour. Absolutely amazing. A special request as well. Loads of really, really cool colours just added on the site. And obviously 3D printed stuff and some of the Bob Smith stuff as well. So don't forget, we do mix at no extra cost. Look for a colour, drop us a message. And also keep an eye out on here for our sale, which starts at 6 p.m. tonight, and approximately 6.5 hours for when I'm making this. So make sure you come on over, take advantage of the 10% off, and it is 10% off the entire site, not postage, but the entire site. We don't normally do that, but we thought we will this time. So come on over and have a look. And don't forget, we also do gift cards as well, 10, 25, 50, 75 and £100 denominations. So you can send a gift to somebody, get a family member to buy you one, or whatever you want to do. And if you want to contact us, there's a contact us form on the page as well. So there we go. Let's go back to me. So as you can see, some beautiful colours on there. Some colours I've made for myself, some colours requested by customers, some that I've just seen on other builds. I thought, oh, that's a nice colour, I'm going to add that one. And just some absolutely beautiful colours. That Aston Martin teal colour, I'm really interested in seeing that one. That's going to be a special colour, that one. So yeah, I need to pick another one. I've got another Aston Martin to do coming up. And I've literally just finished one. So yeah, and the other Aston Martin's not my choice of colour. So yeah, I need to pick something to use that on. But yeah, some great stuff over on the website. We've got a Zoom on restock to do, so some of that stuff will come back in stock. And yeah, if you've got any questions or comments, drop us an email either by the contact form on ProScale or just the email address on here will do. And if you've got any colour requests, we don't charge anything for extra for colour requests. We just make them for you, put them on the site, and let others buy them as well. Charge no extra whatsoever for the colours. So there we go. Right then, let's go over and let's go and have a look at some of my finished builds. Okay, so the Revell 67 Chevelle Pro Street. Saw this kit online. The front box art does nothing for it, but there's a picture on the side of the box which shows it from the back end of those big fat Pro Street tyres, and I thought, yep, I want to build this. So I originally picked the ruby royal plum colour from GM and changed my mind for this turquoise colour, which I think is an absolutely beautiful colour. This is it shortly after it was 2K'd. It's been painted in the ProScale turquoise GM colour. All the windows and trims were masked off and sprayed in superfine silver. It's been decaled and clear coated, and I think it just turned out absolutely beautiful. So this was, as I said, the 67 Chevelle Pro Street. It was primed in ProScale Paints White Primer, painted in ProScale Paints GM Turquoise Mist Metallic. It was got a Tamiya Black Panel Line Wash, cleared in ProScale Paints 2K Clear. The engine was painted in ProScale Paints GM Engine Orange, our Chrome System, and various ProScale Paints Metallics. I used a ProScale Paints V8 distributor on it, which looked absolutely fantastic. All the kit chrome was stripped and repainted with the ProScale Paints Chrome System. It had a Zoom on US license plate on there. The interior is ProScale Paints Napa Black Leather with an Edward blue Sable 4-point harnessing, and the carpet was done with ProScale anthracite flocking. This was all flatted back with 3M 6 and 8000 trizip pads and polished up with the Zoom on rotary polishing sponges and Menzena compounds and shine spray from UMP. I think this turned out really well. Like I say, the box art doesn't do justice, but that last picture there, that is just one hell of a view of this car. Kit went together with no real problems, really nice engine on it, and very happy with how this project turned out. Absolutely stunning colour. Like I say, really nice engine on it, decent interior, and that Pro Street look, who doesn't love that? Because I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. Up was Tamiya's Ford GT, a very kind gift from one of my patrons, Graham. Thank you, buddy. As always, appreciated, mate. I built this kit ages ago when it first came out, and I always regretted not video building it, and this was my chance to rectify it. So I did originally choose the Ford Liquid Blue. That'll come apparent later on. And instead, I went with General Motors Zeus Bronze, much to the dismay of the people who weren't very happy. But I think it turned out all right in the end. So primed in ProScale Paints Grey Primer, painted in ProScale GM Zeus Bronze. Yes, I know, not a full colour. Tamiya Black Panel Line Wash as usual, cleared in ProScale 2K Clear. The engines I did in ProScale Paint Metallics, various colours. I 3D printed some wheels. I did about 8 sets to get to the final one here. So these are 23-inch Advance wheels. That's what I was told they are. I'm sure Advance are tyres. I might be wrong, I don't know. I modified and 3D printed them. So they were like 18-inch rims originally, and they had an Aoshima fitment on the back. So I used Tinkercad to make them bigger, wider, so they were the same profile as the original wheels and tyres, And then I removed the Aoshima fitment on the back and put my own stud in that was the same size as the Tamiya with the correct offset, and they fitted perfect. Absolutely perfect. That good that the overall diameter of the Tamiya wheel and tyre was 29mm, just due to by adding my own tyre to my wheel in Tinkercad. I got 28.99mm just by eye. Yes, very happy with that one. And very proud to modify something myself to make it fit. Huge thanks to Paul Young. Massive help with it. Loads of YouTube videos out there as well. Tinkercad's good. I'm currently designing a new drill and bit holder. I did most of it last night, so I'm going to 3D print that over the weekend. And if it's any good, I might put it for sale on ProScale. I don't know yet. We'll see. But very interesting to modify the wheels. It did take a few sets to get it right, but getting the hang of what I'm doing now. And yes, yeah, all good. So those wheels and tyres, I thought they looked absolutely brilliant. Next time, I think I'll mould the tyres separately from the wheels, because painting the wheels was a bit of a pain in the arse with the tyres on there. It wasn't the end of the world, but it'd be easy with the tyres separately. The problem is you've got to allow for tolerances on the resin, so yeah, a bit more difficult to do. Painted the wheels in ProScale Superfine Silver. I wish you cleared them, I really, really do. And I also forgot to paint the tyre valves. There's little tiny 3D printed tyre valves on there as well that came with the file. I wish I'd done that too. Zoom on US license plate, because they just look absolutely fantastic. The interior is ProScale paints Napa Black and Jet Black leather. I did mostly Napa Black with some Jet Black insert here and there. It's black on black. It's quite hard to see the difference. I used black flocking for the carpets as well, and the bodywork was flatted back with the Trizac 6 and 8000 pads, polished up with the Zoom on compound sponges in my Proxon, with the Manzana compounds and Autoglym Super Resin polish, and then that was given a shine with the UMP shine spray, and I think it turned out well. Lovely kit. I think the wheels are a game changer on it. I think they do add a nice look to it, a bit different to the standard car, and it took me near enough an entire bottle of resin to do those wheels. It cost me 20 quid to print those wheels, plus the file. So a learning curve, a big learning curve. I basically kept sizing things wrong. I made the studs too big on the inside for the Tamiya fit, so they wouldn't quite fit. Then I did them too small, and I wasn't happy with the tyres, and then the wheels were too small. It was just one thing after another, just things that are an afterthought when you're doing stuff. I had a failed print where they came off the bed, yada yada yada, etc, etc. All the funds of 3D printing, but we're getting there now. We're getting a bit more used to it, and yeah, very happy with the build. Thank you, Graham, for sending the kit to me, mate. Really appreciative. I hope you enjoy the build, and I hope you enjoy the video build as well, which I'll probably edit next week and will get uploaded through the week. Next up was the Revell 71 Ford Mustang Boss 351. I built this kit not long ago when it first came out, and I wanted to build it again with this Iceman Collections wide body kit I bought a while back. James Williams found the black box file online. He printed it off, and I thought it looked similar to mine. When we looked into it, it's the same file, just one you print yourself, one you buy from Iceman. Now, I've got some thoughts on this build. We'll discuss them in my video build, which I already have on Patreon. And you'll see it in a few months over on here. I'm not going to go into it all again, but this is the colour I chose for it. This was the colour I was originally going to put on the Ford GT, and I thought, you know what, I think it'll look better on this car, which was the reason for the colour change on the GT. This is it shortly after it was 2K'd, and just look at that. What a beautiful colour. So that's been painted in the ProScale paints Ford Liquid Blue and 2K cleared with our ProScale paint 2K clear. This is straight out the airbrush. This hasn't been flatted back and polished. The colour is absolutely astounding. Out in the sunlight, it looks absolutely phenomenal. This is a great looking wide body kit. It's a lot of work to get to this stage, a lot of filling and fitting and what have you, which is what modeling's about, I agree. When you watch my build on this, you'll see my thoughts on it. But there it is. So this is primed in ProScale Paints Grey Primer. I blended all the body panels in, on top mostly, with Tamiya Epoxy Putty, painted in ProScale Paints Black and then Ford Liquid Blue. It was cleared with ProScale Paints 2K Clear, like I said. The exterior trim and windows were painted semi-gloss black. I stole the 451 Roush engine from the Foose pickup truck to put in this, which only just fitted. The engine was painted in ProScale Paints Gunmetal. The valve covers and air cleaner were painted in the body colour. I used a ProScale Paints distributor on it again. Wheels were painted in ProScale Paints gunmetal and clear coated. Tires were painted in ProScale Paints rubber black. Interior is done in ProScale clay brown leather colour. Zoom on Recaro seats inside for a bit of a different look. Edward 4-point sailbar harnesses again. And ProScale Paints anthracite flocking for the carpets. All the bodywork flatted back with 3M 6 and 8000 triazite pads and polished up with the Zoom on rotary polisher sponges on my Proxon tool with Manzana compounds, and then give a final shine up with the UMP shine spray. Like I say, a lot of work this. It was quite a lot of work. A lot of filling, test spraying, filling, test spraying. The general fit, not too bad. Like I say, I've got thoughts on the build. I'll discuss it more in my video build when you see that. Overall, though, happy with the result. It's a great looking car, and I think the end result speaks for itself. I think it turned out very, very well in the end. Next in the build pile was the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera from Alpha Model. So I already picked the colour for this. This is the 2022 Aston Martin Racing Green. This has been masked off and sprayed with our deep black on the roof, and this is after carboning and our 2K clear. And just look at that colour. Absolutely stunning colour for this car. With the carbon, with the black roof, I think the contrast of this thing just looks absolutely amazing. Testament to how good our paints are. Again, this is straight out the airbrush with no extra polishing just yet. So here we are, as a finished build. So this was primed in ProScale Paints Grey Primer, painted in ProScale Aston Martin Racing Green 2022. The roof was masked and painted in ProScale Paints Deep Black. Tamiya carbon decals to the front splitter, rear diffuser and rear end. And it was cleared with the ProScale Paints 2K clear coat after a Tamiya black panel line wash. Wheels were painted in ProScale Paints alloy wheels black and then clear coated. The interior was ProScale Paints fur green and then masked off for Napa black accents, along with ProScale anthracite flocking for the carpets. ProScale carbon ceramic grey. We've got grey and black ceramic now on the site, on the brake discs, and ProScale brake caliper yellow. And again, the bodywork flatted with the 3M triazite pads and polished up with the Zoom on rotary polish sponges on my Proxon with the Manzana compounds and UMP shine spray. And this one turned out great. Really nice kit from Alpha Models. Absolutely beautiful result. An absolutely stunning looking car. No fit issues on this kit I can recollect at all. A very, very enjoyable build from Alpha Models, and one highly recommended if you can find it. That green looks absolutely phenomenal. And the car itself, it's just a beautiful, beautiful car. Okay, next up is the new Audi Quattro Sport S1. We've got the Reggie model decals, we've got the colour match paints from ProScale Paints, we've got the Audi Quattro. Okay, it's for the other car, but it's a similar reference book. I've got the detail upset for it as well. It's not in the picture, but I've got the new detail upset, some Edward belts, and a mass set for the kit. Now, if you remember a while back, I built this and screwed up the decals by using a dehydrator. I think it dried too quick, cracked all the decals, ruined the build for me. So I always vowed to come back and build it again because it is literally my favourite Group B rally car. And I thought, yeah, it needs doing. So here we are today. So primed the ProScale Paints White Primer, painting the ProScale Paints Audi Rally White. I masked off and sprayed all the ProScale Audi Rally Yellow. Reggie model decals went on faultlessly, absolutely brilliant decals. Dark grey Tamiya panel line wash, ProScale Paints 2K clear. I ordered some K&P wheels, which were phenomenal quality, absolutely amazing. And some ProScale Paints texture grey paint. Yes, texture paint coming from ProScale. Stay tuned for that one. Edward 6-point harnesses. The new detail up photo set was used throughout. And as always, bodywork flattered with the 3M triazite pads. Polish up the Zoom on rotary tools. Polisher sponges, on the Proxon rotary tool with the Manzana compounds, and given a final UMP spray shine. And very, very happy with this one. Like I said, it's one of my favourite all-time cars, and it is my favourite Group B rally car. I just love these. Great memories of a kid watching them on the TV, and a great kit from Audi, and a really nice result. The K&P wheels and the Reggie decals, fantastic, absolutely brilliant. K&P resin quality is out of this world, absolutely fantastic. And it's ordering from their website, not too bad. Couple of weeks delivery, I think it was. Not too bad at all. So yeah, glad to get this one off the bench and finally get it done to a standard I'm happy with. Kit I wanted to build for a while, primarily because of that colour. The Ruby Star Red, or Stern Ruben, was a customer request a while back. If you watch Matt Armstrong, he just painted his car in this colour, and this is a colour I've wanted to do for quite some time. And I wanted to build the Alpha model kit to compare it to the Kitbox kit, which I did in white some months back. So this is the colour I've chose. The kit looks to be absolutely phenomenal from Alpha models, typical Alpha model. Here it is painted up, absolutely beautiful. ProScale paints white primer, and ProScale paints Ruby Star red. That's pink, isn't it, I suppose, which is a stunning colour. It looks absolutely phenomenal. I used the kit decals on this, which you're going to see in a second. And once clear coated, look at that shine. This is before flattened back and polishing. It looks absolutely beautiful. It's been given a Tamiya black panel line wash as well. All the kit decals is laid down beautiful, and that is an absolutely phenomenal 2K clear coat. Even if I don't say it so myself, once this is flattened back and polished, it's going to look amazing. Everything else on the kit is painted. It's just ready for some detailed painting, decaling, and then ready for final assembly. And we can get back to finishing this build. So we're looking forward to seeing this one finished. And currently on the way is my American group build entry, and also a buddy build between myself and a few of the guys out there. So this is the Bulb in Motion 69 Camaro Z28, and I was originally going to paint this in Rally Green, but I painted it, didn't like the colour, so I stripped it, and I got with General Motors Daytona Yellow. We also got one of our distributors to go with this, and I spent about 5 hours yesterday masking this up to be told it was wrong by somebody apparently, but I'm happy how it's turned out, and I've got some side stripe decals for the side. But this is where we're at with this build. Only started a couple of days ago, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this one turns out as well. Right then, there we go. That's everything I've finished in the last couple of months. So some interesting builds. The Chevelle, great build. The Audi Quattro, so glad to get that finally built the way I wanted it done. The DBS Aston Martin came out absolutely beautiful. Ford GT, wonderful gift from Graham. Thank you, Graham. You're an absolute legend. And the Iceman Collections Mustang, which, as I probably just said in that video, cutaway, was a little bit disappointing. But I'll talk about more of that in my video build when it comes to it. But yeah, some great builds done. And some nice in progress ones as well, which I go back in time. I've shown those as well, what's working in progress. So yeah, the Porsche GT3, that Ruby Star Red is a phenomenal colour. And the yellow on this, you can see in the background, is looking good as well. So yeah, looking forward to cracking on. Really enjoying modelling again at the minute. Well, not again, as always at the minute. Nice and productive, and some really interesting builds to do. Loads of interesting ones on the way. I've got a bike to do, some aircraft to do, which I'm going to show you in a minute when we go through the purchases. Yeah, so I've got loads in the pipeline I want to do. So many builds I want to do coming up. Right then, let's go over and we'll go and have a look at all the entries in the Ferrari GB. Like I said, this started in January. The cut-off date was the end of March, and this is everyone that finished in that time. Don't worry if you're still building, just crack on and finish at your own rate. I don't even care if anybody starts afresh now. You want to build a Ferrari, I'll still show it at some point if you send me a link to it. But let's go over and let's go and have a look at all the entries in the Ferrari group build. So we're on the ISM group build page, and we are here to have a look through our finished Ferrari group builds. So this starts in January. There's a 3 month cut-off date if you want them showing these bench updates. But with all our group builds, there's no end date. So just finish them whenever, and every 3 months I'll put a post up. If you finish, show it. If you've not, you've not. It's as simple as that, really. So I'm going to just start at the top. I'm going to put all comments. There we go. So there we go. We start with mine. So this was my Ferrari 458 from Alpha Models. This was an older kit, but it was okay, not the best. Primed in ProScale grade primer, painted ProScale Ferrari Daytona Nero, 2K cleared. Wheels were done in raised bronze from ProScale. ProScale carbon ceramic brakes, ProScale brake caliper yellow, ProScale Napa black and clay interior colours, ProScale black flocking, polished up the tri-zip pads and the zoom on polisher sponges with the Manzana compounds, and I stuck on some MSN Creation Ferrari badges as well. Colour, absolutely beautiful on this. One of the first times using the polisher sponges. I think that result speaks for itself. Looks absolutely fantastic. I think the black with the tan interior, gold wheels, yellow calipers, looks absolutely great. Not a perfect kit by a long shot, But still a nice kit nonetheless. And I think end result turned out not bad. Could be better, could be worse, but I'm still happy how that one turned out. Next up was the brand new Ferrari 59NXX from Alpha Model again. Painted, primed in ProScale White Primer, painted in ProScale Ferrari Bianco Fuji White Pearl. Wonderful colour. I used the kit stripes on the bodywork, Tamiya Dark Grey panel line wash, ProScale 2K Clear, ProScale gunmetal wheels, ProScale carbon discs, ProScale calipers in deep black, ProScale Napa black leather interior. I used the kit carbon on the interior and exterior and semi-glossed it on the exterior. I put an Edward 6-point seatbelt set in there and ProScale anthracite flocking for the carpets, tri-zip pads, sandbag, and the Menzerna compounds with the zoom on rotary sponges, and MSN Creation Ferrari badges again. And this one, absolutely love building this. And the end result, you can't see the pearl there as well, but it is a beautiful pearl white colour. This one did turn out very, very nice. Great looking car. And yeah, really enjoyed that one. If you can get this kit, I highly recommend it. It's a tricky one to build, but it's a brand new kit and it goes together really, really well. So very enjoyable build there from me. Next up we've got Mr. Young. Every time he goes away. It's Alpha Model's Ferrari SF90. Finally painted in ProScale paints. What colour was it, Paul? Forgot now. He hasn't even bloody told us, is he? Was this candy red? Lexus red. The details, peeps. Put some details in there for me. But it was painted and cleared with ProScale paints. Very enjoyable build. Yellow ribbon seatbelts to add a dash of colour. And it turned out really well. He's done a really nice job there. This SF90 from Alpha Models is a lovely, lovely kit to build. And Paul's turned out really well. There a few calamities with carbon and paint, but he got there in the end. And I think the result looks absolutely fantastic. Beautiful colour. Beautiful finish. But yeah, give me a few more details if you can, peeps, just to talk about. Aaron went with the Tamiya Ferrari F2001. Primed him as Hobby Pink and painted in various ProScale. And painted in ProScale Ferrari F1 Rosso. Cleared in ProScale 2K. Taboo Marlboro decals and various carbon weaves used. And he's done a phenomenal job of that. That is beautiful, mate. Absolutely love that. Very nice looking F1 car that year. And yeah, with the engine cover off, yeah, really nice work, mate. Top job there, buddy. Looks absolutely fantastic. Very, very nice. We've got Mr. Pedersen. Says he's got Tamiya's 24 scale Enzo Ferrari. This was a gift from a amazing and crazy friend. Primed in grey primer for adding 6 coats of Snazberry Pearl from ProScale. Everything is uncovered in 2K Clear. Flatted back with 300 tri-zip pads and Porsche Ultimate Modern Product Polish System. Went with tan for the interior and left the kit chrome alone. Engine bay was painted with a mix of metallics and LP paints. Had a lot of fun on this one. Thanks for looking. And again, absolutely stunning colour. Stunning finish. The Enzo is a fantastic looking car. And Dan's done awesome work on that one. Hey, the way this goes back up the top, it's a pain. Look at that. Absolutely stunning colour. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, that is a very fetching colour. That's Snazberry Pearl. And Dan's done a top job there. Well done, Dan. Beautiful. We've got Scale Model Chris, who sadly won't see this. This is entry to the Alpha Models 24. His entry is the Alpha Models 24 scale for our 812. Primed in black and painted in 5 scale Audi Merlin purple. 2K satin finish, gunmetal wheels, kit carbon decals, interior painted semi-gloss black with a black texture, and some of the body colour incorporated inside. Nice kit to build with some great details. The 812 is a lovely car, and it's a good kit from Alpha Models as well. It goes together. I did the standard one a while back, and it went together really, really well. Chris done a good job there on that one. Very nice. Very, very nice. Andy, again, sadly won't see this. His Alpha Model 24 scale SF90. What this kit as well. Enjoyed every minute of it. Very in-depth. Looks great done. ProScale paints 3-stage Ferrari Rosso Magma along with various other paints. Also use a ProScale paint 2K system. Now, when you're sharing pictures, peeps, don't use screenshots. because as you can see, it crops the picture right in like this, and you can't really see anything. So yeah, Andy did a good job there. It's just a shame we can't really see it properly. Yeah, try and find your originals if you can and pop them up, because otherwise, and try and get them cropped in as well so you can actually see what we're looking at. But yeah, he did a good job there, but yeah, very nice. Andy D models and things. Again, don't think Andy will see this. Says blue is Vallejo model Air Metallic. Arctic blue. Sorry, it's a Fujimi Ferrari 348. AK Intermediate Gauzy Age and Shine Enhancer protected the blue. Tier is Vallejo Surface Primer Desert Tan. And black for a two-tone finish. And a simple build with no engineering or openings to deal with. And yeah, nice job that, mate. That looks really good. I keep clicking that because it's got the arrow, but it won't go to the next picture because it's in the bloody comments. Really annoying. But yeah, I did a good job there. Very nice. Always like the 348. Good looking car. And another one, he did the Ferrari Mythos. This is one car I cannot stand the look of. Do not like it at all. I think it's horrific, but Andy's done a good job of this. He picked it up from the model show in January. Felt nice to build it. It was Tamiya White Lacquer Primer. Okay, is that what the colour is? It must have been what he painted. It turned out well. It's a very clean build. Very clear. I think it's an ugly as sin car. But Andy's done a really good job of that there, to be fair. Very, very nice. Lovely work. I like the stripes on it too. We've got Mr. Dewar next. This is Ferrari's Fujimi's 24 scale F430 Spider with a Hobby Design LB Works wide body kit. It looks phenomenal, this thing. Primer surface of black and then a base coat of Zero Paints Fine Silver with a top coat of Zero Paints Chrysler Electric Line Green. We've actually got this colour on ProScale now. Andrew inspired me to add it to our site, so we've got it over there. Cleared using ProScale 2K, polished using Maguire's polishing compounds and Dodo Purple Haze Car Wax. Interiors painted in ProScale Napa Black with Hobby Design vents added. The wheels and engine are painted in various Mr. Hobby Super Metallics and Tamiya LP paint. Thanks for looking. Absolutely brilliant, Andrew. Absolutely brilliant. Phenomenal colour. Really nice clear coat. And just looks epic in this wide arch, doesn't it? It really, really does. So if anyone's after the colour, we've got it on ProScale. You can go over there and have a look. And there's a collage of pictures. If you want to do multiples, it's a good way. Engine looks great through the back, doesn't it? Yeah, I might have to grab this kit. I had this kit, and I had this body kit, and I sold it. Oh. Yes, there was a time when funds were needed for things, and I had to sell stuff I didn't really want to sell. So, yeah, sadly a few things got sold. And Dan's details and not 5, 2 pictures. Dan says, buy entry to the Ferrari GB and these alpha models, Ferrari SF90 Spider. Primed in can I click on this and it shows? Yeah, I do. Primed in surface of 1500 grey, finished in ProScale paints Ferrari Blue Corsa, watercolour. ProScale paints 2K clear. The wheels are ProScale paint antique gold metallic. Brake calipers done in ProScale paints Brembo yellow caliper yellow. And the interior ProScale paints pastel orange, leather, and Napa black leather. I've got to say, Dan, mate, I think this is one of your best pieces of work. It's beautiful. The blue, I think the blue was a request from Dan, and it is an absolutely beautiful blue colour. It really is absolutely stunning. Where's it gone? There. It really is. It's just a Ferrari colour out and out. If you weren't going to have a red Ferrari, this is the colour to have it. I definitely think it's one of Dan's best pieces of work he's done. I think the orange, when he first said he was going to do the orange interior, I was like, eh. But when you look at it, I think the blue and the orange go together really, really well. He's got the splashy yellow on the calipers, a bit of red for the seat belts. I think the gold goes with the blue. Absolutely lovely. And one thing Dan has said, and a few people have said, is that taking part in the group builds, I'll show Dan's other pictures while I'm here, but please try and keep to 2 guys if you can, as I'll be here all day looking at pictures. Nice picture there, the interior. Dan said that he's built stuff this year he would never normally have built because he's taken part in the group build. Very nice. Look at the engine in there. Lovely. It's a beautiful kit, this SF90. It really is. I think that was a very kind gift from somebody as well, that one. I forget who it was now. Side profile. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, it's making people build stuff that they wouldn't normally build, which is good to hear, to be honest, because that's kind of the idea. So I know Dan had never really built Ferraris before, so he's built a Ferrari. JDM he's never really done. He's got one in the JDM. He's got the Lamborghini Huracan, I think it is, for the supercar build. And these are kits that I think even Dan said himself he wouldn't normally build. So that's great to see. That's what we do. This is why I'm building the plane for multimedia. It's not something I'd always do, but it spares us long. And like I say, this level of work, it's next level, guys. It really is. I'm not lying here. This I don't know what's going on with my Mac here. It's having a shift fit. What are you doing? That level of work, it's top level, guys. It really is. You know, I'm on the wrong page. It's top level work. It really is absolutely fantastic. Every one of those builds is a phenomenal build. And you've gone, you know, out the box. Again, me, being me, Dan said he's going to do this colour, and I was like, I actually threatened to beat Dan to death with his slippers if he painted in a non-Ferrari colour. But look at it. It looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. I will admit, I'm a little bit of a stickler for keeping OEM colours together. Not always, but sometimes I am. And just, again, Paul, I'm pretty sure that was Lexus Pearl Red on that. I forget now. Because I'm not being horrible. Paul painted like 3 different colours, and I've lost track which is which. Aaron's F1 car, fantastic. Dan's SF90, fantastic. Chris's 812. Andrew's 430. Andy's SF90. Even, you know, I'm not a fan of the Mythos, but the work, absolutely brilliant. And there's this rubbish down the bottom here, mine. But yeah, top quality work, guys. So keep going, keep doing what you're doing, keep improving, and try new things. Because as Dan said, you know, he's enjoyed what he's built, and that's good to see. That's what we want, and that's as a community how we can help each other in building things you wouldn't. So next one up is JDM. So I think the cut-off's no, you got what 10 days we said, didn't we? So if you've got a JDM build nearly done, get it up. Post your finished pictures on ISM. Then I'll put this post up, and you can put a couple of pictures in here, and we'll go through it again. So well done, everyone. Top work there. Let's go back to me. That's it. Purchases now. Yeah, that is it. Just purchases left to look at. So again, we'll cut away, go and have a look at my purchases, and come back when I'm done. Okay, so I treated myself to a Sile air compressor. These are oil-filled silent compressors. Absolutely wonderful bit of kit. Bigger tank than my Sparmax had. Absolutely silent when it switches on. It really is. Apart from a really annoying, quite loud hiss when it switches off. Pressure relief valve has quite a prominent psst when it turns off, which scared the shit out of me the first time, I'm not going to lie. I've now encased it in a foam board enclosure. It's a lot better now. But what a great bit of kit. Not cheap at all. But this is the 30 version as well, the slightly larger version. You can see that it is in place with my destroyed carpet with paint all over it. But a definite improvement over the Sparmax, and yeah, definitely a good investment into the modelling arsenal. So yeah, it fits in nice there as well, tucks in nicely. Also bought a very small version of my larger photo booth. It was £30 on Amazon for taking in progress shots, which is great. Replaced all the cut mats on the bench too. All black A1 cut mats. The old ones were starting to lift and making things a bit more difficult. P38 from Tamiya with a load of aftermarket bits as well. Did actually start this kit, screwed it up, bought a new one, started again. This will make an appearance at a later date, and one of the awesome Valiant books as well on the plane. These are top tier books, absolutely brilliant. A few more aircraft, got the Armour Hobbies Huracan, Edward P51, Mini Art P47, and a kit I've wanted for a while. There's a Vesda SU25 as well, and some simpler kits. I've got the Airfix Sea Fury and the Tamiya P47 Thunderbolt. I'll probably build both of these out the box, and one of those will be my entry into the out the box build. Had this kit years ago. It's a beautiful 16 scale Panzer II Lux from Classy Hobby. Really nice kit. Regretted selling it. Thought, you know what, I'm going to get it again. Picked all these up on a job lot of stuff. I've got the Superleggera Tamiya, the T50 Gordon Murray, which I've also bought the Akisteon Super Detail upset for. I've not got pictures here, but you'll see a super detailed build of that at some point in the future. Escort from Italeri and some American car kits there as well. The Ferrari Aperta, they were kind enough to send me from Alpha Models. Porsche 911 GT3 and the Nissan Z, which was 25 quid, absolute bargain. And I also picked up another BMW 635 CSI because it's a great car and a classic kit. And the Street Burner 69 Camaro Board in Motion I'm currently building. And after finishing the Audi, I bought the Sport Quattro. I built both of these Audis and also got a detail upset for it as well. Want to redo it in my own colours. Looking forward to doing that. And a very kind gift from Hannah. A little bit out of the box for me. Where I got the Honda RA272 just because I fancy doing an open wheel car for a change. Right, there we go then. So yeah, some great purchases this month. Loads of other stuff as well I've not shown. Tons of Hot Wheels. Bloody Hot Wheels are taking over this place. They're everywhere in here. I got myself the Hot Toys Boba Fett, which I've been after forever. The 1/6 scale figure, which sits on a nice display case there as now. Well, added a 12 scale Mini Champs McLaren F1, which is up there. And just, yeah, loads of other crap in here. So much stuff in here now. This place is really getting full. But I love it in here. It's my little cave away from everywhere. It's my sanctuary, I suppose it is. As well as my studio and workspace as well. So yes, very happy with all that. Right then, there we go. That is it. That is everything to go through. Hope I haven't waffled on for too long. I know the video is at least 27 minutes long because that's all the pictures I had to upload onto this. So yeah, God knows how long this video has ended up. But thanks for sticking around if you've sat here this long and listened. And yeah, keep an eye out for all the video builds. Make sure you comment on this video, anything you'd like to see, or any comments about any of the builds, group builds, whatever. Always read all your comments. Might always reply, but I do read every single one. And as always, thank you to all my new patrons lately. There's been quite a few lately. It's been really good. And thank you to all my existing ones for sticking with me. You're all absolute legends. Without your help, I couldn't do this. So much, much appreciated. And all their names are going to flash on the screen at the end of this video. So a big thank you. So there we go. Make sure you sub to the channel. Click the bell notifications to get notified of all the latest videos. Give the video a thumbs up or down. Either way, makes a difference to the analytics. It's all positive. Like I say, leave a comment. Even if it's just hello, especially if you're new as well. Let me know you're watching. And check out all the links in the description down below. You've got links to ProScale paints. There's links to all the group builds. The off-air hangout. All the products I use in my videos. ISM, Facebook. Email address, get in touch with me. My stash is in there on ScaleMates. All the products I use in my videos. There's anything and everything. Links to the hangouts down there. Anything and everything in the description of this video. And make sure you tune in to the live streams when they happen as well. So there we go. Long overdue bench update. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.